Would you please welcome Australia and New Zealand, Chester, Rob and Brad from Linkin Park. Come on, they're playing tonight. They're playing touring around Australia. channelv.com.au for all the tour dates. Through the darkness and into the studio they return. Around the corner, here they come, here they come. Here we go. Hey. Welcome, 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 gentlemen. Come on, welcome, guys. Jump. Oh, I'm so glad you could be here. Have a seat. There's a couch. It's all comfortable. It's all good. It's all well. These people have been waiting here all day to have a bit of a chat.
Thank you very much.
Oh, are you well? Are you feeling good?
Yes.
I'm shithouse. I've got the worst flu of all time. I'm assuming you guys tour a lot, so you get sick a lot. What's your flu called? Your cure for the flu?
We haven't discovered that one yet.
Yeah, we haven't had that one.
Because we get sick so often that we develop new strains of disease.
The viruses keep mutating, so even if once they've circled through the whole band, they'll come around like 2 weeks later.
You better believe.
Well, maybe I could cough on you and give you some sort of new strain and we could get all... No, maybe not.
I think we could do without that.
Okay, I mean, it's a big deal to come...
I mean, we said we'd bring a souvenir back for the rest of the guys, but that's probably not what they meant.
It's a big deal to come here to Australia. You know, you guys you tour your asses off, and from what I gather is one of your pastimes when you're touring is gambling. Is this correct?
Yes.
Where'd you hear that?
Oh, you know, I have sources.
We like to lose our money to our crew.
What's your gambling game of choice?
AC/DC.
Oh, with the cards. I wish I had a deck.
Man.
Because I got this rad watch that I gamble. No.
That's a big money game right there.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then what's the biggest amount of money you've lost into whom?
Probably about 100 bucks, one shot.
There's a big difference between how much money we're willing to wager and how much money one of our techs is willing to wager.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I think he was in
the crew that makes the puck up like significantly.
I think the biggest loss was $287. And he had to double
in one hand.
In one hand, he had to come up with like over 500 bucks.
So whoever wins the money, do they go and buy the rest of the band drinks, or do they take it home?
No, we hog it.
Oh, that's... That sucks. If you want to talk to Linkin Park, you know how you can just give us a call, you can fax us. We've got some guys here who really want to ask you some questions. I did want to ask you one more thing. You just shot a new video for Paper Cut.
Yes.
Is that right? Tell us. We haven't seen this video yet, but can you give us a bit of a scoop on this video?
It's different from any other video that we've made. It's got a lot of action, and
what, as in like
just like really good camera movement, and it's really an interesting kind of concept. But I'm not going to tell you guys anything about it, but it's really cool.
We're not going to see it for months. Come on.
Can't do it. Got to keep the surprise.
Oh, Chester, you suck. Come on, man.
It happens.
Oh, okay, then. All right. Well, if you want to give us a call, 1902-220-330. We're here with Linkin Park, just on the couch. You guys wanted to see some Deftones.
Oh, yeah.
And why the Deftones?
Because they're the best band on the planet.
Yeah. Fair enough. Be quiet and drive. Shut up and drive where they come from. This is Deftones. We'll be back with Linkin Park. Quiet and drive, or shut up and drive, whatever way you want to call it. Deftones, demanded by Linkin Park, who have dropped by here to Ben Street, Fox Studios Australia, on their way to playing tonight at the Enmore Theatre. The show sold out in 2 hours. with 1200 Techniques, who played here before, and Sunk Loto. Have you heard these guys yet?
No, we haven't.
Sunk Loto, we've heard
Loto.
of. Yeah.
They're mad. You'll dig them.
Excited.
Cool.
You'll dig them hard. We've been asking people for their questions. Send us some faxes in. Ask us some email questions, etc. This one, okay. I'm going to start with a good one from Keza in Queensland, in Brisbane. And she writes, or he writes, do Linkin Park know Limp Bizkit? Do they aspire to be well-known like bands like Limp Bizkit? From Keza, who sent us a fax.
We've actually met some of those guys a bunch of times.
Yeah? Because I guess the perception would be that you'll kind of hang out in this big house and you're all mates and stuff.
We're friends with a lot of bands. A lot of bands that are doing well right now happen to be from Southern California for some reason. And we've gotten to tour with a lot of them. So we're friends with the guys in Papa Roach, Deftones. We got to tour with them in Europe. POD we toured with.
Yeah, Head PE.
Head PE.
Right.
Cottonmouth Kings.
A lot of really cool bands.
Would have been some solid shows there.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool. Lisa in Victoria is giving us a call. Lisa, what's your question?
Hi, I just wanted to congratulate the guys on the success of the CD.
Thank you.
And
Thanks.
I really can't wait to see you on Friday in Melbourne. It's going to be great.
Thanks.
And I wanted to know, you spend so much time together as a band. What do you do to get away from each other and chill out by yourself?
There's really not a lot of time to get away from each other, unfortunately. Yeah. So what we do is sometimes we bunk together to kind of break the tension. You know.
You bump together.
Bump.
We actually don't.
Bunk.
We're saying we don't get enough time together.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
right.
we'll actually we'll spoon
You spoon each
or-
other. Oh, all
Yeah.
right.
We cuddle.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's how we pass the time.
There's a lot of love going on in the
Yeah.
Linkin Park, two of us. Matt in Brisbane. G'day, Matt.
How you going?
I'm all right. You going to go to the show?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, no, actually, can't get a ticket.
I'm sure they could hook you up. You know, you're talking to the band on television.
I wish.
Come on. What's your question, Matt?
I'm just wondering, what's the biggest crowd they ever played?
Biggest crowd?
Yeah.
I think the biggest crowd we've ever played for is the crowd that we played for in Atlanta, Georgia. I think it was around 20,000.
Yeah.
It appeared at the show. I don't know if that 20,000 was watching us particularly play, but there was definitely 20,000.
And what about when you're touring like Ozfest soon?
That's about 20,000 a night.
Right.
So
That's going to be serious.
that'll
You're
be
touring
fun.
some huge bands on that show, aren't you? Like Black Sabbath, man. Is that right? Oh, it's Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
Man, that's going to be large. It's like basically like a big day out festival, but just all heavy bands the whole day. No schmufty main stage bands. Lee in New South Wales. G'day, Lee.
How you going?
Mate, I'm here next to Linkin Park. You got a question?
Yeah, I just want to say, why did you only play one gig in Sydney?
We don't know. Unfortunately, we don't get to have the pleasure of booking our tours ourselves. We would love to have played a couple more shows.
We just go where people tell us to go.
Yeah, we have people that do that for us, and of course we don't want to come over here assuming that we're going to be able to play several nights in a row and have good shows. We just want to come here and play and hopefully come back and.
So
and
now
have
you
more
know
success.
that the show sold out in 2 hours.
So
The question will be, when will you come back and play more shows?
We'll definitely be back. We're talking about doing the Big Day Out
Right on.
festival in January, although that's something that's just been kind of thrown up in the air. But regardless of that, we're definitely planning to come back at some point in the future. So if you weren't able to come see us in Sydney this time, there will be a future time.
Oh, yeah.
Well, cool. Jai in Adelaide. Hello, Jai.
How are you?
Hey, man, I'm all right. You have a question for the guys?
I do. First of all, let me say your music rocks. Love it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
But the question is, when you're songwriting, do you have like a set pattern, or do you like write the music first, or?
Well, when we write, we pretty much come up with ideas, on the fly, and we'll record them almost immediately to tape or to the digital programs that we use. And that's kind of the way we build from there. It kind of just takes their own steps. There's not really like a formula that we have. We just
So, like, do you come to rehearsal and say, look, I've got this great couple of bars here, they're huge, you think they'd fit together with that thing that you did?
We actually write, like, Mike, who's not here, is really proficient using the computer, using Pro Tools to record. So we'll actually, like, a lot of times come in, bring an idea, he'll record us, and then we'll actually work on stuff in the computer, all digitally together.
Oh, it's a lot quicker that way.
Yeah,
isn't it?
really
we
quick.
save a lot of time and from not practicing, you know, riffs and
Yeah.
kind of arguing over what we should do. We usually get a song pretty much done in the studio before we start rehearsing it.
Cool. I know you have to go. I know it's a show day, but you mentioned that you're hopefully coming back to play the big day out. I don't know if you heard or not. There was some troubles here. Someone actually died in the crush at the front of the stage. How do you, like, on the mic, how do you deal with when there's like some serious issues in the mosh pit? What do you do? How do you control the crowd?
Typically at our shows, the crowds are pretty. They have a lot of fun and they do have a lot of energy and they do go off, but they're nice to each other, and they try not to hurt each other. So, but in any time that there's been a situation, we'll just stop the show and just make sure that they stop doing what they're doing. Take care of each other.
Cool.
Or else we'll leave.
Fair enough.
Pretty much, yeah. Have fun,
No, luckily
or we won't play.
We haven't had any problems with that, really.
Oh, cool.
So
It's never happened. So
It's a lot of it too is the promoter just making sure that they set up the show so that it's safe and there's a lot of security and that the barricade's set up right and whatnot. And then I guess it's the responsibility of everyone at the concert, like Chester said, just to be responsible and have fun, but at the same time look out for other people.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's because I noticed that over the summer we had it was quite an issue here, and some people kind of think, oh yeah, there's a lot of heavy music going on. It means I can just flail around and hurt people, when it doesn't.
actually,
It doesn't make you immune.
There's actually the people that come to hard rock shows for the most part are all there to have fun, and they're all there to enjoy the music together, and that's really what it's all about. It's not about getting in the mosh pit and slamming people around.
Yeah.
Generally, you know what I mean?
Let's hope. Let's hope. Guys, I know you're busy. I know you got to run. Thanks so much for dropping by. This is a great Australian band. You'll totally dig these guys. This is from Megan in Bendigo.